To those of you mad at Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka for prioritizing their mental health and wellness over money, over fame, over gold medals, over winning, over what the world expects from them, your anti-blackness and misogynoir is showing. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite hood healer. It's your favorite hood high priestess. It's your favorite motivational dominatrix. It's your favorite auntie, captain, goddess, king in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to this here channel. You could be anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you are somewhere in the world, and you're also sharing a bit of time and space with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Your attention, your time, and your space is valuable currency. So thank you for sprinkling it on me. You made it rain, baby. You're making it rain. And I appreciate that. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling this and if you're feeling me, make sure you hit the like button, baby. Make sure you hit that illustrious subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notifications bell so you can keep up with all of these here LadySpeech shenanigans. Now, let's get into today's video, shall we? What's up, y'all? As you can see from the title of today's video, as you can see from how I began this video, we are going to get all of the way into it. And today, we are talking about some of the real reasons why Naomi Osaka and Simone Biles prioritizing their mental health bothers so many of y'all. So many of y'all. So many of y'all. So many of y'all. So let's get into it. This morning and yesterday, I ended up writing 2 statuses on Facebook that really started my process of articulating what I felt about this situation. So let me go ahead and read the status that I wrote this morning. A lot of you aren't really mad at Simone Biles for walking away, for taking a break, for prioritizing her mental health. You're mad at yourself because you choose to stay in abusive, suck the life out of you toxic situations. Y'all are big mad because you don't have the strength that she has to put herself first. Y'all are big mad because she refuses to be a slave to a culture, a sport, or a country that is only interested in using and abuses her and refuses to take care of her. Y'all are big mad because she is doing something that so many of you won't and can't do, which is stand up and advocate for yourself. So many of you are big mad because she is saying no to bad treatment, and y'all allow yourselves to be treated like shit while you grin and bear it. And lastly, y'all are mad because she prioritized herself over what you want and need. And that scares you because you all know that this world would be damned to hell if black women stopped fighting for you, helped you, advocated you, entertained you, inspired you, or healed you. Y'all would be in big trouble. Y'all would be in big trouble. Y'all would be in so much trouble if black women just stopped. My prayer for us all, my prayer for you, for all of you who are bothered, for all of you who are mad, for all of you who are angry, my prayer for you is that you stay mad. You don't deserve black women and femmes at our best, especially when you refuse to care for us, to protect us, to see us, and honor us in our humanity. I pray black women and femmes and non-men take fucking note. This world most especially America. This world, though, needs us to win. And we have proven through years of global neglect that we don't need this world for anything. Not for protection, you've proven you don't have our backs. Not for upliftment and encouragement, you've proven you don't have our backs. All we got is ourselves. All we got is ourselves. I pray that every Black woman, femme, and non-man continues to choose themselves over people who could care less about us. Black women don't owe you a thing. We are not your work mules. We don't owe you our excellence. We don't owe you our power. We don't owe you our talent. We don't owe you our strength. We don't owe anybody anything in a world that refuses to protect us. We don't owe anybody anything in a world that daily criticizes us. We don't owe anybody anything in a world that every day dehumanizes us. We don't owe anything and anybody in this world that would dare treat us like that. We don't owe anybody anything in this world that refuses to see us, unless we are making y'all money, unless we are making you happy, unless we are making you better. Black women, Black femmes, Black non-men don't owe you shit. Stay mad. Stay mad forever. And move all of the way out of Black women and femmes' way. Just in case you don't know what's currently going down right now with Simone Biles, especially in regards to the Olympics, Simone Biles made the decision to back out of a couple of events for her mental health in the name of her own wellness, in the name of prioritizing herself. She wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it. So she made the executive decision to take herself out. She made the executive decision to sit a couple out. She made the executive decision to be a team player, to trust that her team is good at what they do. She chose, instead of pushing herself past unnecessary limits, she chose to trust the talent of her team, and she chose to prioritize herself. This has caused an uproar. It has caused an uproar. How dare she? How dare she? How dare she? How dare she? This is on the heels of a couple of weeks ago, Naomi Osaka pulling out of, I believe it was the French Open, I believe is what she pulled out of. She pulled out of a major tennis match in the name of her mental health, to preserve her sanity. She pulled out of a huge match, which could have been and would have been lucrative, no matter if she won or lose. That was going to give her exposure, that was going to give her experience, that was going to give her attention, and that was going to open up even more doors for endorsement, for sponsorship, all of that. When Naomi Osaka chose to back up out of that competition in the name of her self-care, in the name of her mental health and wellness, she faced the same backlash as Simone Biles is facing right now. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's use some of the points from the status I read to you. First and foremost, y'all ain't really mad at Simone, you're mad at yourselves. You're mad at yourselves, and I stand 100% by that. It takes strength for Naomi and Simone to be the age that they are, to face the situation that they're facing, to be up under all of the pressure that they are under. It takes an incredible amount of strength to say, number one, I'm suffering up under this, I'm not doing good. I'm not having fun. This isn't a joyous experience. This isn't a good experience. Not only is it not a joyous or a good experience, it's something that is detrimental to my mental health. And I value my mental health over money, over fame, over gold medals, over accolades. I value that over that. It takes an incredible amount of strength to be able to name that. It takes a suspension of your ego. Those were moments that they could have pushed past, that they could have let their ego push them past their limits in the name of the gold, in the name of accolades, in the name of fame. It takes an incredibly enlightened person to be able to set down their ego in favor of their mental health and their mental wellness. Some of you are mad at them because you have never been able to do that and you have suffered because of it. Some of you are mad because the strength it takes to do that you don't possess, and you are absolutely intimidated that these young women and femmes, that these black young women and femmes had the audacity and the strength to say, no, I can't handle it. These two are arguably some of the greatest young athletes we got. You can definitely attach the name of the GOAT to Simone Biles. She has absolutely, positively nothing to prove to anybody. Her decision to back up and to back off and to back out shows dedication to herself. It shows dedication to her mental wellness, to her body, but it also actually shows dedication to her craft. She respects that game. She respects that craft. She respects herself and her place in that sport so much. She recognized when she didn't have it all to give, she pulled back from it. They recognize at that age that if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. And if you ain't got it, there's no need to push yourself past limits when you don't got it. Some of you have never learned that lesson. And seeing it play out in front of you is foreign to you. It's foreign to you. It's foreign to you. Some of y'all are mad because she refuses to be a slave to a culture or a sport or a country that is only interested in using or abusing her. Y'all are mad because there are some of you who have stayed loyal to relationships that abused you, job situations that abused you, companies that do not care about you. There are some of you who have literally slaved away. You have sacrificed your health. You have sacrificed family. You have sacrificed friends. You have sacrificed parts of your personality. You have sacrificed hobbies. You've sacrificed huge chunks of yourself and given your loyalty, given big parts of you to companies, to people, to places that could care less about you. And when they were done with you, when they were finished sucking the life out of you, when they were finished feasting from your flesh, when they were finished feasting from your creative ideas, when they were done stealing from you, they discarded you like you were yesterday's trash. Or they're going to discard you like you are yesterday's trash. As soon as you stop being useful to some of those people, as soon as you stop being useful to some of those places, as soon as you stop being useful to some of those organizations, you will be thrown away. You will be thrown away, and you have yet to find the power. You have yet to find the strength in yourself to walk away from a situation that is obviously and blaringly not out for your highest good. And watching these two young black women do that scares you. It intimidates you, but it also makes you feel some type of way about yourself deep down in your gut. I've seen so much commentary. Why don't they just grin and bear it? Why don't they just get over it? Why don't you just power through it? That is not a good or healthy attitude to have. So many of y'all are playing into the indoctrination of capitalism, that you need to kill yourself for your goals, that you need to work yourself to the bone up under people who care nothing about you, for corporations who could care less about you. Did we not see what happened during the pandemic? Did you not watch during 2020 last year in America? Did you not watch companies after companies make no arrangements for people who had given them their lives? Did you not see how companies just flippantly made no arrangements for their employees? Did you not see how so many of these companies who, when you get hired on, like to use the phrasing like, we're family now, but did everything to make sure they kept their profits for the big wigs and the little guys got shafted? Did you not watch that? Some of y'all don't know what it means to be loyal to yourself over a company. And watching someone do that infuriates you, it confuses you, and it makes you angry. It also points the spotlight on the fact that so many of you have given precious parts of yourself, priceless pieces of your time, chunks of your life, to organizations and to people who could care less about you. For what? For what? To be let go during the pandemic because they don't care about you? For what? To work 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years towards your pension, towards your retirement at a corporation, and then they just fold and leave you with no recourse, lead you with no leads, lead you with nothing. Some of y'all are mad because she is doing something that so many of you won't do, which is stand up and advocate for yourself. Naomi and Simone have the nerve, the audacity to stand up for themselves, knowing that other people aren't gonna stand up for them. They have the nerve to say, hey, this isn't okay. Colonialism and misogynoir has indoctrinated you all to believe that Black women are just supposed to remain available to you at any given moment, at any given time. Y'all really believe that it is our duty to perform for you, to be your entertainment, to be your inspiration, to be your mammy, to be your maid, to be your everything, to be your Jezebel, to be your everything at your beck and call whenever you need, whenever you want. And it frustrates y'all, and it makes y'all so uncomfortable when a Black woman, when a Black femme, when a Black femme presenting person owns themselves and runs their life as if it has nothing to do with you. Y'all are mad because you know Simone Biles is the GOAT. You know she has every ability to bring us home the gold and to make us look good. You're mad because she didn't use her talent to make you look good. She didn't use her talent to inspire you. She didn't use her talent to entertain you. You're mad because this goes against everything you have been indoctrinated about when it comes to Black women and femmes. Psst. Come here. Your anti-blackness and misogynoir is showing. Black women, Black femmes, Black androgynous folks, Black trans folks, Black queer folks, Black non-binary folks. Don't owe you shit. We don't. We don't owe anybody our time. We don't owe anybody our labor. We don't owe anybody our inspiration. We don't owe anybody education. We don't owe you anything. Every culture touched by colonialism is anti-Black. All indigenous people are anti-Black. All white people are anti-Black. Newsflash, even Black people are anti-Black, because it is a key component when it comes to capitalism and colonialism. A key component to white supremacy is anti-Blackness and anti-femininity. Black women and femmes and Black non-men operate within that intersection. You are literally indoctrinated because of colonialism, white supremacy, and capitalism to lean on, to steal from the labor of Black women and femmes. You are indoctrinated to expect the labor of Black women and femmes whenever you want, whenever you need, whenever you desire. Y'all are literally, you literally expect us to be at your beck and call for your educational purpose or for your inspirational purposes, and those two prioritizing themselves over what you want, over what you need, confuses and infuriates so many of you for these reasons. Black women and femmes, we don't owe you anything. We don't owe you anything. We don't owe you anything, especially when all of you prove to us every day how deeply you hate Black women. We don't owe you anything. I pray more of us take note from Naomi and Simone. I pray more people begin to understand that their sanity, that their mental health, that their mental wellness is not worth sacrificing for people, places, things, or organizations that do not lift us or build us up or protect us or love us or pour into us or cherish us. I pray that more of us get the memo and follow directions. This next part is for Black women and femmes. This is the status I wrote yesterday. Dear Black women and femmes, please take note from Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka. If they don't appreciate you, stop. If they don't take care of you, stop. If they make your mental health worse, stop. If they make space for your abuse, stop. If they treat you like chattel, stop. If all you do is bring them goodness and gold and they can't be bothered with making sure that you are at the very least okay, stop. If all they do is use you, stop. We don't owe anybody our greatness. We don't owe anybody our power. We don't owe anybody our talent. We don't owe anybody. Due to global anti-blackness and the history of enslavement of Black people and misogynoir, this world owes us. If they only choose to see you, uplift you, honor you when they need something, forget them. Walk off on them, sis, and watch them fall and flail without you. Walk off on them, sis, and watch them suffer without you. Walk off on them, sis, and watch their mediocrity without you. Walk off on them, sis, and build yourself a new world filled with healing and love without them. Naomi and Simone Biles got y'all shook. Because what if black women as a whole walked off from y'all? We proved with the last election that black women are we are valuable. We are priceless. We prove every single day via every single movement we get involved in. From how integral we were to the liberation of black people as a whole. We prove every single day that we got the juice. We prove every single day that we are valuable. Simone and Naomi scares y'all. Because if black women walked off from you, a whole lot of you would be in trouble. What is the quote by Malcolm X? Black women is one of the most unprotected and underserved beings in the country, to paraphrase. Simone and Naomi, they scare you. Because what if black women just stopped? What if we said no? What if black women as a whole collectively divested from each and every one of you? It would be a sad situation. Here's my suggestion. Treat black women and femmes better. Protect black trans women. Protect black women and girls. Invest in black trans women. Protect black non-binary people. Treat us with equality and equity. Stop stealing from us our trends and our labor. Give us proper credit for the things we've invented, created, taken care of, stewarded forward, protected. Treat black women better. Appreciate who we are and the things we've done. Stop abusing us. Stand up for black women and femmes. Stand up for black non-binary people. Protect black trans men and women. Protect black children. Honor black mothers. Protect black womanhood. Treat black women and femmes better. Listen to black women. Pay black women. Honor black women. Respect black women. Protect black women. Love. Love. Love black women. Or shut all the way up and get out of our way when we are loving, protecting, and cherishing ourselves. Shut up and get all the way out of our way. When we stand up to advocate and take care of ourselves, be all of the way quiet and get all of the way out of our way. Have several seats when we protect ourselves. When we make a way for ourselves. When we do what you want, what you refuse to do. Dear Black women and femmes, when they offer us no seat at the table, remember that that's not the table we wanted to sit at anyway. The views are horrible, the lighting is bad, and the food is atrocious. Remember that when they don't offer us a seat at the table, we have every ounce of power that we need. We have every resource that we need to make our own table. When you are not being appreciated, leave them to their own devices. When you are being used and you are not being poured into, leave them to their own demise. When they are mistreating you and taking from you and stealing from you and refusing to offer you reciprocity, leave them to their own destruction. If they cannot protect you, handle you, and love you in your humanity, every ounce of it, they don't deserve us at our excellence.